welcome from my sick bed. I only say that because I'm suffering with the worst toothache of my life, but that's not why you're here. You're here because I'm going to do a haul slash unboxing slash holiday planning slash everything video. But first, I wanted to show you something I've been working on. I've been knitting a lot more, and I've been working on this sweater for my mummy, and I'm running out of yarn, so I thought, let me do both of the sleeves first. This one's a bit tangled, but I was like, let me do the sleeves first, and it's this V-neck, and I'm really proud of it. I'm halfway through the second sleeve. I've done one complete sleeve. Once I've done the sleeves, I'm just going to blitz it through the body until I'm done. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. But yes, this is my everything I've bought for my trip to Malta vlog. Right, it's a bit later. I went back to knitting my mum's jumper. I got a bit cold, so I put this sweater on that I knit. It's the day and night sweater or cardigan by Vicky Knits. I'll put a link to the pattern in the comments, but let's go through the things that I bought for my trip. I'm going to start with this, which is a vintage parcel. I don't have a bum bag, but whenever I've travelled with my parents, they've always had them. So I thought it's time to get one. I picked up this one off of Vinted second hand, but it said in new condition, and it's apparently the High Coast Hip Pack by Fjallraven Kanken. This is the tag. It looks pretty good, but the seller has been a bit shady. Like, it now says that the member is blocked when I go to try and find their original Vinted and the listing, and that's not giving me good vibes about the legitimacy of this item, but it looks good. I've played around with the zips and stuff. They feel pretty good. Like it's not going to rip very easily. So this is my bum bag, and I like that it's a little bit subtle. It's got like a pocket at the back, which I think is where I'm going to put my money and anything low-key valuable. And then there's a pocket in the front where if I pick up any trinkets, they can go in there. So yeah, this is item number 1. Items number 2 and 3 are kind of related, but not in the way you might think. So I've bought new face cloths and a body towel. These aren't actually coming on holiday with me, but it's because, okay, so one of these will actually be because I need a new face towel anyway. But with the body towel, I have a beach towel that I've been using as body towel for like years, because we never go to the beach, and I only had like one good towel, and you're supposed to wash your towels between like uses, not between like individual uses, but I usually use one towel like 3 days and then another towel 3 days. So then this will replace the one I've been using as a beach towel. I liked it because it reminds me of all the sweaters that people are knitting these days in the colourway, with like the Cloud Lang, I think it's called, the yarn. But I like the colourway, so I was like, okay, this could be my new towel. I also hate travelling and using hotel towels, which they're fine and like they're dandy, but I don't know, I like the security of using my own towel. But I'm going to take the one I've been using as a body towel as a beach towel and actually use it as a beach towel, and I'm going to brave the hotel towels because I'm only going to be there a few days, so we do that. And then I'm going to take one of my own face cloths, because at least if I'm going to be washing my body and my face, I want it to be with something I bought from home. I should probably show you the bag I'm working with. It's this massive Primark bag. So next, these aren't necessarily for my travels, but they're for my room, just because I want my room to smell as like on holiday as possible. So I picked up this lemon and mimosa body diffuser, room diffuser, and then I picked up a couple spare rods, like reeds, because Sainsbury's was doing a sale, so this packet was £1.33 down from like £2.50, and then this was full price. But I've got a vanilla one, but I can't smell it anymore, so I thought it's time to swap it, change it out, and then maybe I'll swap the reeds in the vanilla one to see if that makes it any stronger for now. But I'll just put it in a different part of my room. But yeah, I'm really excited to use this because it kind of smelled like lemon drops. So yeah, I really liked it. Kind of sherbety, if you get what I mean. Next, and my first thing from actual Primark, I bought these packing cubes. I've seen people talk about using packing cubes to effectively pack for the holidays, and I have like one of those like airport size backpacks, the ones that you can like slide under the seat before. So I thought, at least if I get some of these, I can maximize my segmenting of items, and it keeps it a bit neater, I think. So very excited to use these. Next, I have these also kind of low-key packing cubes, but they're clear because I didn't have a clear bag to put my liquids and stuff, so this will be very nice for that. I also got this pair of sandals. I tried them on in the shop and they fit quite nicely. I think they're very cute, especially because I'm going to a nice beachy town. I'm going to Malta, and yeah, I thought these were nice and lovely and cute and perfect for my So next we have a few hair bits and bobs. So my local Claire's is closing down, and because they're closing down, they were doing a massive sale, so it was basically like £2 or less for everything in the shop. So I got a couple of scrunchies because I really like the Claire scrunchies, and if the shop's going to be gone, I want to have a good supply of them, so there. I also bought this classic headband. Right now I can't use it because of my braids, but when I take my braids out, I'm going to have my hair laid and slayed. Next I bought this hair clip, like this clip-on bow. I've been eyeing it since Valentine's. They also had a red version, but I thought the black version works a bit more versatilely with my outfits. And then I got this 2-pack of headbands. I have a bunch of Claire's headbands in like white, grey and black, and I like the really thick ones, so I got some and they were super cheap. And lastly from Claire's, I got some accessories. So I got these 2 bangles. I'm not really much of like an accessories girl, but I like the look of these, especially with my holiday, so yeah, look at that, it's very cute. And then this one's like a skinny version. Well, that just broke. Okay, at least I have the other one, but the skinny version broke, so this is gonna get recycled, and you know what, for like 80p is whatever. If I'd paid full price though, which would have been either it would have been $4.99 full price, I'd have been mad, but nah, it's right. That's sad though. Next we go back to Primark. So I've got a nice pair of sunglasses that I want to bring with me, but I always lose my sunglasses in my luggage because I don't have a specific place to keep them. So I bought this little like sunglasses sleeve, and it comes with like a chain, I think, to tie it to your bag or whatever, and then a little cleaning cloth. So this will be a lifesaver. And then I don't have any perfumes smaller than the size needed for luggage, so I bought this one from Primark. I sniffed it in the shop and I actually quite liked it. It is the PS Orchid Whispers, which I imagine is a Tom Ford dupe just because of the packaging. So this is the packaging, which is giving Tom Ford dupe, and it is bergamot, mandarin and petrigrain as the top notes, jasmine, violet, yang and coconut as the mid notes, and then the base is vetiver, patchouli and sandalwood. Right, my camera storage ran out, so I just had to do some stuff. Not that you guys care. But back to the perfume. So obviously it looks like a Tom Ford dupe. It's actually a really small bottle and it smells really nice actually, considering I only bought it for £6 in Primark. I'm not going to knock it because it's going to be my holiday scent, and hopefully as I go through my life and I smell it and I'm like, oh my god, that reminds me of Malta. I also bought this face cleanser from Superdrug. It's their own brand, the Me Plus, because it's 100 milliliters, which is perfect. I'm also going to try it a little bit before I go, just to make sure I'm not going to mess up my face using this, because it's a hyaluronic cleanser with niacinamide and other ceramides. I also bought a mini little shower gel, mini shower gel. I've got the original source and a Sanex one, just because I get sensitive skin sometimes, so I want to have options, smell good, feel good, and then face. Not for the holiday in general, but I saw Palmer's has this new Tahitian vanilla range and it smells delicious, so I'm going to start using this as my body lotion. They also had like a whipped body butter in a tub that looks suspiciously like the Sol de Janeiro ones, so I was side-eyeing that, but this one was the cheapest one and it's the original like Palmer's bottle shape, so I'm going to give this a whirl and see how I like it in the next coming days, coming weeks. W7 is making a comeback. I remember when I was a teenager, W7 was everywhere. If you weren't using W7, who were you? And then Beauty YouTube started and everyone switched to actual branded products, like fancy branded ones. I picked up this grip primer, which I'm hoping is a dupe for the e.l.f. one, because boycotting e.l.f. I have their grip primer. I've had it for like ages because they gave it to me at a fashion week pop-up they did in London years and years ago, and I've been using it. It's probably really expired by now, but I actually really like how it feels, so hopefully the W7 one is just as good so I can make the switch permanently. I also saw these W7 golden glow drops, which I'm hoping is a dupe for the Drunk Elephant ones. Let me just a little drop here. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see anything, but I think it could be really nice for the holiday to have like a glowy golden look to my skin. It's a little bit of a shine, nothing crazy though, so I actually quite like that. It feels really nice too. A little bit of a golden cast, which would be nice, I think, here. And that's the last of like the things that make sense. But I also bought a ton of nail polish because I'm trying to figure out what holiday nails I should do. These are my nails at the moment, which are like these gold and glittery green ones that I've got. So I went to Primark and I picked up a couple from Essence and a couple from Catrice because my Primark stocks them. So from Essence I have this one, which is a plum, which is an almost black plum, which is one that I don't have. Oh yeah, black plum and down. But yeah, I have not had a black plum like this before. I also picked up this like glitter topper that's like glow in the dark, which I think could be really fun, but I probably won't use this for my holiday. But from Catrice I picked up this one, which is like a gunmetal bluey silver, which I thought looked really cool, and I haven't got a colour like this in my collection. But then I also have this kind of like warm mustardy yellow, which I think could be really good for the holiday. It's called Dijon Drama, so yeah, a proper mustard colour. This one is called Blue Moon Magic, and this one is Dark Plum and Dun, and this one just says glow in the dark. Also from Catrice I got this nude one, which is a sheer one, so I think it's like a nude jelly, and it's called Nudie Beauty. I also went to TK Maxx and I picked up a couple. So Essie, I won't buy Essie full price. This one is Essie in the shade Charmed and Dangerous 911. And then I picked up this one by SP Salon Perfect, which is like this gorgeous like green, but it's got like a shine to it, and it looks like a jelly. You can't really see it properly, I'll take another clip, but it's got like this like sheen, blue sheen. It's green, it looks like a jelly, but it also looks like melted ice cream, but it also looks like slime, and I thought it was really cool. Also from Salon Perfect I got this gel effect top coat, and then also in TK Maxx I picked up this Seche Vite top coat because I've seen the Seche Vite is a good one for top coats, but I'd already bought this Barium quick dry one because I always buy the Barium quick dry one. And lastly I bought this one from Rimmel London, which is like this electric blue, which I think could be really nice on holiday. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck between primarily these three, the yellow, purple and blue. So let me know your thoughts on the colour I should choose below. I have a massive collection of nail polishes, so there's probably other colours I could also pick that just aren't in here, but this is everything I've bought for my holiday in roundabout terms. And next is to pick what I'm taking clothes-wise and to pack basically, and let me know if you guys want to see those because I'll be filming them regardless. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching this video. Me and my son say goodbye. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and if you want to find me anywhere else, just find me on TikTok or Instagram at Newrxmantic with an X instead of an O in romantic. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day, and bye.